guys, thank you so much for hopping on tonight. Thank you so much for taking the time. I want to start out by saying whoever directed you to watch this video, whoever asked you to watch this, sees something in you that maybe you don't even see in yourself yet, but they want to work with you. It's a compliment, and they think highly of you. So thank you for your time tonight. My name is Sophia Banafato. I am an area manager with Arbonne, and I am so excited to share with you guys a little bit about my story tonight as well as the business opportunity. So rewind about a year ago, and I was a teacher, full-time health and phys ed teacher, and I was struggling. I was really struggling with my health, and I wasn't absolutely loving my job. So a friend of mine at school said, I have something I think would be amazing for you. It's this thing called Arbonne. They have amazing nutrition, and I kind of just rolled my eyes because I thought it was going to be one of those things and some diet, and I was not for that. So kind of pushed it off, but then she kept talking about it, and she said they had really good vegan protein powder, so that caught my attention a little bit. And at that point, I was open to at least hearing what this was all about, and I thank God that I did, because this has truly changed my life for the better. So I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about what this business is, and as I'm talking about it, I'll share with you a little bit more about my story too. So with Arbonne, we always say, what if you had an extra $1,000 or more a month? What if you were your own boss? What if you could choose who you worked with? Which that, for me, is one of my favorite parts. I love getting to choose who I work with. And one of the biggest surprises in this whole entire thing for me has just been the community of people that I found. There are so many amazing, amazing people that do this business and that become lifelong friends. And that's not something I was necessarily looking for at 23, 24 years old. Thought I had plenty of friends, but the people that you meet, they're just so inspiring, uplifting, empowering, and everybody wants to see everyone succeed, which has been truly incredible. But we always say, what if you could get paid according to your skill and effort? And that to me really stood out to me, especially as a teacher. I knew if this was something that I loved, I would put the work into it. So to see a paycheck that really showed that sounded incredible to me. And then what if you could improve your health and you could help others change their lives? So in this business, we're always looking for people that like to help other people. That is like the number one requirement. Do you like people? Do you like to help other people? If not, maybe this isn't for you. But what if you could get up when you were done sleeping? And I know that sounds really crazy, but I'll explain that in a little bit and how you can get to that point. So we always say, if you keep doing what you are doing, where will you be in 5 years, and will you be happy with that? And I know personally I was kind of scared with that question because I really was not so sure. I didn't know where I wanted to go next. I truly got into Arbonne because I was looking for like a couple extra $100 a month. I just needed help between my car payment, my student loans. Like I just needed a little bit of extra money, but I also didn't know where I wanted to be in 5 years. I didn't know what I wanted to do next. I knew I didn't love where I was at in my career, but I did not know what in the world I could do. So when Arbonne came into my life, I had a lot of concerns and hesitations, but a small part of me thought, why not? And I'm so thankful that I went with that gut. So the Arbonne Business Advantage, we are a sustainable business practice. We've been around since 1980, which I think is really cool. What business do you know that's been around since 1980? Not many. So we have evolved with the times, but we are committed to leadership. We are in the US, UK, Canada, Australia, Poland, New Zealand, and we're continuing to expand. So you can have a global business with Arbonne, which is so cool because you might not think you know anybody in Australia, but a friend of a friend of a friend might. Or maybe you connect with somebody from Australia on social media. That can happen. So my business has expanded more rapidly and in places that I didn't even know I knew people in because of this. So Arbonne, we also have a Swiss-based heritage, which is something that really stood out to me. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but the U.S. bans about 11 to 15 different ingredients from all the products we use, whether it's skincare, nutrition, makeup, 11 to 15 ingredients. Europe bans about 1,300. We abide by European standards. They ban about 1,300, which is totally a different ballpark. But Arbonne takes it a step further and bans 2,000 different ingredients from all of the products that you're getting. So you're getting the best of the best, but you're also recommending the best of the best. And I always say I love how Arbonne has been doing this since before it was even cool. Imagine telling somebody 40 years ago how many ingredients you banned. People didn't even write ingredients down, I don't think, at that point. So it's crazy that we've been doing it for as long as we have, but I love that about Arbonne. And then our product advantage, just to get a little bit deeper into that, we are botanically based and we have no mineral oil. We're pH correct and hypoallergenic. We're free of sugars, artificial sweeteners, and GMOs. We're clinically tested. We're vegan certified, kosher certified, no animal products or byproducts, no animal testing, no artificial dyes or fragrances. And I know that's a mouthful, but that is what people are looking for. Everyone's looking for cleaner, healthier, safer products for themselves, for their families. And what I also love about Arbonne is, in addition to all of that, we're backed by a 45-day money-back guarantee. So you literally have nothing to lose, and I know giving it to somebody, they've got nothing to lose either. And I also knew Arbonne must be really confident if they're able to say that to people and give that guarantee to people. So I loved that right off the bat. But more importantly with Arbonne, well, just as importantly, we have something for everyone. So we're not just nutrition. I knew going in, I was passionate about nutrition, but I also knew not everybody in the world cares about protein powder like I do. So I love that we have something for everyone. We have skin care for healthy aging. We have skin care for women, for men, for hydration, for acne, sensitive skin, brightening, millennials, babies, literally a line for everybody. But we also have sports nutrition, general nutrition, weight management, cosmetics, spa products, and aromatherapy. So basically anything you're putting into your body, onto your body. The simplest way I could describe what I do to somebody is I essentially redirected my own spending to my own store. So instead of going to Target, GNC, Sephora, Amazon, all these other places to buy my personal care products, I buy it for myself instead. And I make overrides from it too, and I teach other people how to do the exact same thing and buy better, cleaner, safer, more efficient products for themselves. And I love that. So why does social marketing make so much sense? Because this is something like I did not know much about. It was something I was a little bit scared to even get involved in because you hear so many things out there, you don't know what to believe. But I want to explain this as simply as possible for you guys. So traditional retail, you'll have like, let's say a pen, and it's going to go from the manufacturer to the wholesaler to the warehouse to the advertiser to the retailer, then to the consumer. With social marketing, you have a product and it literally goes from the manufacturer to the consumer. And we cut out all those middlemen. And when Arbonne cuts out all those middlemen, we save hundreds of thousands of dollars. And with that money, we do three things. The first thing is we put it back into research and product development. So again, this is Arbonne's biggest priority always, giving people the best of the best products and sticking by that strict ingredients policy that they have. So they put it back into their research, product development. Number two, we have an amazing compensation plan, which I'll explain in a second, but that's what really stole my attention. And then three, we're able to give these products at an incredible price point for what they are, which is truly the most important thing. I could not share these products with people if they were super, super, super expensive. And luckily, because of this business model, they're not. They're designed for everyday people to be able to buy and purchase these products at an affordable price point, which is truly incredible. And then why Arbonne? Because obviously social marketing makes sense. It's even being taught in business schools. People like Warren Buffett suggest it. But why Arbonne? Because there's so many out there right now. But Arbonne makes sense because we have consumable products with repeated sales. So it's word of mouth advertising, which is the most powerful form of advertising. So when people love how they feel, how they look, they go around, they share about it. That is something they want to share about, or people just simply ask. Word of mouth advertising is the most powerful form of advertising. It's the most genuine, and it's the easiest if you ask me. And then marketplace demand. Everybody's looking for pure health and beauty products. You see it all over the place, like what's really in your makeup, what's really in your deodorant, what are you putting into your body? And all of these things Arbonne covers. And I love how we've been doing it since before it was even cool. And then it's internet-based. People don't want brick and mortar. They want click and order. They want to be able to go onto their cell phone, order what they need, and it be at their door. And it's as simple as that. Even from a business standpoint, I love it because, again, I've been able to build this global business faster than I ever could have if I was going from living room to living room. This is not, no offense, your mom's Tupperware business. This is so much different than that because of the internet. And then timing and trends, guys. This is not for just millennials. It is for people of my mom's age, my grandma's age, my boyfriend. It's for girls, for guys. It's for anyone that has skin and a great work ethic. Would be amazing for Arbonne. That's all it comes down to. It doesn't matter your economic status. It doesn't matter what college you went to. That being said, we have all different types of people on my team. there, or even in Delaware, the small state that I live in, that are doing this. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have dental hygienists, we have stay-at-home moms, we have hairdressers, we have teachers, we have bartenders, we have everything, college students, grad students, all walks of life, guys. People are doing this. It's the busiest people that truly do the best with this because we know how to get stuff done. I wove this business into the nooks and crannies as I was teaching. I started it in October, and by the end of the school year, my checks with Arbonne were bigger than my teaching checks. I could not believe that at all because it just did not feel like I should be getting paid that amount because I just loved it and I wasn't spending 8 hours of my day on it like I was with teaching. So really the biggest thing Arbonne gives us all, the one thing that we all have in common, is it gives us the ability to leverage our time. So no one does Arbonne because they have all this time on their hands. They do Arbonne because they want more time freedom or financial freedom too. But it gives you the ability to franchise yourself. So that is the power of social marketing, of Arbonne, and it is something, of course, I didn't know anything about, but I've learned, and I've learned to love it. So the compensation plan, this is the part that stood out to me the first time I heard it. I was listening to all of this, and I was like, this sounds interesting, but I don't know if I could really see myself doing this. But when I heard the compensation plan, I knew I simply really had nothing to lose. At the very least, I was getting the best discount on all of the products and was actually bettering my own health. So I knew I had nothing to lose. But the compensation plan, again, stood out to me. So there's only 4 levels of management. It's super easy, thank God, because I was not a business major. I'm not like somebody that knows a ton about business models and all these different things, but Arbonne was super simple for me to learn. So the first level is district manager, when you're making on average between $200 to $1,000 a month. So that for a lot of people just makes life much more comfortable. I know for me, I was really looking for like $300 to $400. I was thinking, hey, this could help with my car payment, my student loans. Like that would just give me some wiggle room. I could go shopping, I could travel again, and not have to stress as much. And that's really what I wanted. But when I hit that level in a little over a month, I realized, okay, maybe this is about more than me, first of all, and maybe this is more than I could have ever expected. Now, I do want to say people go at different rates with this company. Some people take longer to get this district manager, but I always compare it to a gym membership. You get out what you put into it. So the amount of work you put in is what you receive out of it. But as I hit district manager so quickly and I saw how I got healthier, but I helped other people too, and I saw the change in their confidence, my confidence, etc. 4 hours, not 4 hours, that would be nice. 4 months later, I promoted to area manager, which is the second level in the company. That is when your business actually becomes willable and you're making on average in between $1,000 to about $4,000 to $5,000 a month. So this is when I matched my teaching income. And again, it's just when my vision for what Arbonne could be grew even bigger. There are so many area managers too out there. It's not just a tiny fraction that get there. Again, you get out what you put in. So my team now is really close to hitting the third level, which is regional vice president, when you're making on average between like $4,000 to $5,000 to $15,000 a month. So about like $5,000 to $15,000 a month on average you are getting with Arbonne. And in addition to that, you get a Mercedes-Benz cash bonus that you are eligible to earn every single month. So you get to pick out your own white Mercedes, which Arbonne obviously helps you pay for. So that is pretty incredible. I did not see myself getting a Mercedes, but now my team is so close to getting there. And it represents so much more than just me. It represents all the lives we've impacted, all the people we've helped. And it is just so incredible. But there's not just one regional vice president in the tiny state of Delaware. I know 5 people just that are doing this on our team that are all regional vice presidents driving their white Mercedes. So there are thousands of regional vice presidents. It's not just, 25 people that get to that level. You can do it if your work ethic, if you want to, and you have the right work ethic to get there. And then the 4th level is national vice president, when you're making on average $22,000 a month. And I encourage you, whoever invited you to watch this video, go get some more information, ask your questions, or if you don't have questions, just jump in. But before I leave, I just want to say one more thing. Instead of thinking to yourself all the reasons why this doesn't work, think about all the reasons why it could. And you very well could just change your life. So have a great night, guys.